Hey, this is Scott. Just landed in Wichita, Kansas. It is September 15th, 2024. I am on my first whitetail hunt in the state of Kansas, and I am really looking forward to it. I've got about an hour and a half commute. I'll be at the outfitter and we'll start hunting tomorrow afternoon. What we're here to do on this trip, or what I'm here to do on this trip, is to chase tail and hopefully attack a big rack. I will promise you one thing: you will not see any videos whatsoever of fat guys eating, someone in the kitchen cooking, lame displays of advertisements, or people acting like fools. I'm here to hunt and to hopefully fill a tag on a trophy whitetail. Stand by, and your next video will come from the tree stand. Thanks and peace out. Good afternoon. It's game time. Opening day of deer season, September 16th, 2024. I'm in Stafford, Kansas. My first trip to Kansas. We just climbed up in the stand. It's 2:30 p.m., 88 degrees. Valerie's on her way to the Caribbean. She said it's warmer here than it is there, and that is true. But as you can probably hear, we've got a nice breeze out of the southeast, 15 to 25 miles an hour. Sitting on a funnel here on the edge of a cottonwood elm tree between an uncut cornfield, which I'll show you in a moment, to my left, and a cut cornfield behind me to my right. And we expect these deer to walk the edge here between the uncut cornfield, go into a source of water that's off to our right, which would be to the west. Stay tuned, and hopefully a little bit later on we'll have some footage of some deer passing by. But I'm going to just give you a little bit of a view of what I'm seeing from the tree stand, and then I'll be over and out. See you soon. First deer I saw in Kansas. It should be game over. I'll catch you later. Well, on my first hunt here in Kansas, about 7:30 this evening, I put an arrow to the deer we came in here to get. He's about the only one that's been consistent, showing up here in daylight. So I came in here, I've got an arrow on him. Unfortunately, my makeshift cell phone camera holder would not stay in place. You're not going to get to see the shot, but you'll hear it. I'm going to give him a few minutes. I'll get down, I'll look at my arrow, and then we'll pick up the blood trail and see if we can retrieve him together. Stand by. Thanks. just needs to bleed out. Hey gang, get over here so you can see this big old moon behind me. So anyway, we got an arrow in the deer. You've probably seen the video by now where he's just standing there, just bleeding out. Huge puddle of blood there. I think my angle's probably so steep. I caught his left lung and it probably passed under his right lung. It's just gonna take him a little while. So I'm headed back to the truck. I'm gonna go back to the cabin and give him maybe a couple hours. He never spooked, he never ran. He's right there where I tracked him to. And he just needs time to expire. And then we'll get him collected up and get some video and some pictures of it and go from there. So, had an interesting day in Kansas. Would have thought I'd seen more than one deer, but that was the deer we were looking for. That's what the scouting cameras had showed was in here, and we came in here to look for him, and he showed up just before sunset this evening. So fortunately we got a good positive blood trail. I think we got a real good hit on him. Should be able to retrieve him. It's just going to give him an hour or two. Catch you soon. Gut shot out the back. That's a cool deer. Okay, we got the deer recovered. It's 10:30. Shot him 3 hours ago. This is the entry hole right behind the shoulder. But unfortunately, the exit hole is, instead of coming through the offside lung, came out the offside gut. So probably single lungs what took him so long to expire. And we had to track him further than I would like to. But nonetheless, he's a pretty cool deer. He's got good mass. He's a mainframe 10 and got a kicker on his left brow tine. Actually, his right brow tine has a kicker on it, making him an 11. But good mass on him. Kind of a bleached out white rack. One of the other hunters, the only other hunter here, shot a mainframe 8 that had some really cool kickers on his brow tines. And his horns are much darker than these. So, but anyway, 10:30. Glad to have him recovered, and we got to get him cleaned up, and we'll get some good daylight pictures tomorrow. Peace out.